G'day everyone, it's Alan here from Fishing Mad. Now I don't know about you, but I am so over these 5 kilometre and 2 hour restrictions still in place. It is absolutely doing my head in, and it looks like we might have another few weeks of this stuff. It's even more frustrating when every time you look at your phone, social media is absolutely lit up of everyone else in the country that is out there fishing and catching fish and just enjoying the great outdoors without restrictions. What it has meant, desperate times call for desperate measures, and in the last few days I've just spent a lot of time walking around my 5 kilometre radius looking for lakes in residential and suburban areas that, you know, possibly might hold carp or redfin. So that's the plan this morning. I found a lake which is probably about 2.5 kilometres from my house. I suspect that it's probably got some carp in it, and I'm just desperate to have that feeling of just being out there and catching fish. We're going to do a bit of old school fishing. We're going to set some baits out, we're going to set up some bells, and we're going to sit back and we're just going to enjoy the simple pleasures of actually being out there and catching fish, because myself and a lot of other Melburnians, we're just deprived of fishing, and I'm desperately looking forward to just catching something. Even if it is a stinking carp, I just need to get out there and catch something. So guys, stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and let's get fishing. Oh, yeah, here we go, here we go. No, got him. Not big, but at least it's a fish. He's not big, but at least it's a fish. I can probably lift him up. Is that a mirror carp? That's a mirror carp. Yes. Alright guys, I've been here for about 20 minutes and we've got our first catch of the day. Now it's certainly not a big fish, this is a very, very small carp. But what is special about this carp is that it's a mirror carp. And I've only ever caught a handful of these, and you can tell it's a mirror just with that very unusual distinctive colour and patterns there that it's got. Very cool little catch actually, so I'm pretty rapt about that. Oh, hold on. That took off. I think this is going to be a much better size than the one that I had. Take your time.
It surprised me the way it was jumping.
Alright. Oh yeah, this is a much better size fish. Oh yeah, that's a horse, mate. Take your time, because if that snaps, just turn. Yeah, turn him this way. I just don't want that to flick up. Keep him away from the reeds. Oh, he's still jumping. Yeah, that's it. Bring him this way. Oh, got him. Oh. Oh. Go for it, mate.
There we go. Nice big one here.
Now guys, I'm just using one of my basic rod combos here. You don't need anything fancy or special when targeting carp. This is actually the rod that I use when I'm out in my kayak a lot targeting pinky and snapper. So I've just got a very basic 4000 size reel on there that's spooled with 15-pound braid, and the rig that we're using today is just a very simple running sinker rig. So all I've got is my main line to a very small ball sinker that goes to a swivel, and then I've got about 50 centimeters of leader just to a very size, I think that's a size 8 long shank hook. So nothing fancy for this side of style of fishing. All we're using for bait is just some corn kernels, which you can get straight from your pantry at home. We're using a little bit of bread. We're also using just some scrub worms. So far today, all the bites have been on the corn. So in terms of rigging up, it's really simple. It's just a simple running sinker rig. I'm using a tiny ball sinker, which is about that big, and that's all there is, and just some very small size hooks. I've got some size 10 and some size 8. That's it. There's nothing complex about this. It's simple, it's grassroots fishing, and it's a lot of fun. Well, there you go guys, here's another, and that's another really big one. This one's around 65-70 centimeters. We'll muck around with Mark's catch, and then all of a sudden bang, this one's gone off like crazy. Bells are ringing, so that's 3 in about 5 minutes. So at least we're finally getting some action. It's not much fun having to stick within that 2-hour and 5-kilometer limit, but when you're catching some fish like this, that will at least put a smile on your face, even if it is a stinky carp. Mark's on again. Just as my bells went off, I went running, and then Mark's bells went off. So it's coming in pretty easy. This is a small one. Is that a carp or a roach? Well, there you go. These are probably the things that are continually nibbling and pinching our baits, because our bells have been going off like crazy. But you know what? That's another fish on the board, so we'll take that. So you've gone from probably a 70 centimeter fish to about a 20 centimeter fish.
Yeah, smaller and smaller. What is it? Is that just a little
I don't know if that's a. It looks almost like a. It's definitely.
It's got the.
Yeah, it's definitely.
It's got the.
It does look a bit like a roach, but it is a carp.
Yeah, it's a baby.
Look at that. That's just a little one. So there's probably hundreds of them in here. And can you grab my? Yeah. Oh, this. Oh, it's gone crazy. Yeah, definitely bigger. Oh, he's actually. Thank you, sir. This one's not a bad fish, so. Almost lost him. This net, I think, has just about had it. Oh, it's actually my broom net, so. Well, there you go guys, there is another. So we weren't really watching that one, we were having a look at that little small carp. Turned around and my rod was just bent completely over, and that's the reason why. Another really healthy sized carp, and geez, it's only a small 2-hour window, but we're catching plenty of them. Yeah, that was the one that went off before. Yeah, it's gonna go, it's gonna go. Yep. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. This feels like a better fish, mate. Alright, this is the hot spot. Alright. Oh. Do you want to grab? Another carp. It's only a little one. Try and do the left. left. There we go. So there's a little bit of a slow start. A couple of little ones. This is definitely the smallest one of the day. They still give you a hell of a fright when that bell goes off. And obviously we've had a couple of bigger ones too. But don't forget, guys, it's illegal to return carp to any waterway, so we will dispose of these carp in a proper fashion. But hey, 2 hours is getting close to being up, but that's a bit of fun.
Oh no.
He's got him. He's got him. Oh, that took off like a rocket. I'm going to have to do a dash and get the net. Marks onto another there, guys. Which way is he going? Have you got another good size one again?
I think you just put
Yeah, you're going to have to. It's just a little one. And there's another one for Mark. So we've both got a few on the board now. And no good for this mate. That's probably his last time in the water. See you, buddy. Come on. Yeah, yeah. Called it. Called it. Oh! Is he still there? Yep, gotcha. They jump straight away. I think it's really... it felt really small, but yeah. Well, there you go, guys. There's another. It's not the biggest of the day, but I tell you what, is it a lot of fun using light gear and catching reasonably good sized fish like this in a suburban lake, which is less than 5 kilometres from home and within a 2-hour period. And for us that are very fish deprived in Melbourne, it's really good just to be out and catching something. You can hear in the background there's some more bells going off. So it was pretty quiet for the first 20 minutes, and the last 45 minutes has just gone absolutely crazy. We're now starting to catch fish after fish like that, and boy, that's a lot of fun. So guys, you'd be surprised if you've got a little river or a little lake that's within 5 kilometres from home. Give it a go. You never know. You'd be surprised. These guys tend to be in just about every waterway system that you can think of. Alright guys, we have another.
You want to say that?
Look at that. We're just taking this one off the hook, and then this one's gone off. So there's 2 fish within the space of literally a minute. This is a crazy 2-hour session. Crazy session.
Sounds good, this reel.
It does. That's a Sienna, so it's not an expensive reel. Suburban carp fishing. Can you lift him? I'll get the net if you want.
I'll grab the leader.
Look at that. There's another. And there's another. Another. Look at that. On fire today. Well, we're losing count now. So it started off slow, and the last half an hour it's been a fish probably every 5 or 10 minutes. So he's not too bad a size. I'm not sure if lifting him up is a good idea. Yeah, we got him. So, geez, I've kind of lost count now of how many we've got. For us fish-deprived fishers in Melbourne, this is a bit of fun. Well, time's up, guys, and 2 hours goes so bloody fast, especially for us Melburnians that are so deprived of fishing over the last few months with all the coronavirus restrictions. Just as things were starting to get on and we're just starting to get the bite going, we're going to pack things up and call it a day, which is a real shame. But it's really nice just to be out there catching something, whether it's a carp. Right at the moment, I'd be happy to catch just about anything, and that was a little bit of fun. Couple hour window, and I've really enjoyed myself. Guys, as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and until next time, good fishing, everyone.